Hey Dungeoneers, welcome. I hope you're enjoying these campaigns. In fact, this whole channel, it's a full-time job. It's probably averaging, it does average about 50 hours a week, if not more. I mean, it's a joy to do and it's really awesome, but it's a full-time job with no money. So I hope you're having fun. I do hope that you're enjoying them. They're going to keep coming out for as long as I can do this, and I'm trying, and hopefully you can see it getting better and better, technically and everything else. It's real D&D. I've been lucky enough for people to want to come play, and so this is what I do for them. This is what I try and do for them. I try and give people a good time, a good night. Lose yourself in fantasy. Just to chill out, just to have fun, and be epic, or try to be, or funny. I'd love to have everything sorted, and everything perfect, and everything out there for you to read, see, do, characters, in-depth, replays. It's all coming slowly but surely, but stuff does have to mush on. Because if I wait to be able to do everything, learn everything, it could be decades. And then I need like a wish spell or something. But without me babbling on too much, if you're a returning Dungeoneer to watch this, thank you. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
He had that look in his eyes again. I told him not to, and he did. Bad key. He hit me in, so I hit him back. I had to remove all strings attached, since I did not know which ones was being pulled by who. Egravar came to Silly Kitty's aid after I put him in a timeout. Then we went back to the task of figuring out the portal puzzle. I got bored and went back to attending my friend Basashi. Oh, and the next thing you know, another portal opened and I could see our weird friend Tobias with a box. I helped pull him through and the portal snapped shut behind. He gave us the stones, lots of blah 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 between friends, and then Tobias went through the portal. So I gave Basashi a reassuring nuzzle and went towards the portal. It was a blur. Weirdly, I coughed up some weird dust and blacked out. When I came round, there was no Basashi. Just the others and no horses or cart. I kept looking for you, Basashi, and we'll keep looking for you. We headed to some charred ruins to camp. Looked to be once a huge city surrounded by a huge wall, but it now looks like my old dollhouse. I screamed, they screamed, we all screamed in the terrible house fire. We camped for the night, no problems, and started heading towards the forest after seeing a large silhouette looming over us, but yet hearing no noise of wildlife, or no noise at all. Burr went sneaky and advised us the same, but I was too excited by what it could be, so I stood still in hopes I could play statues and get a look. A dragon, a stunning beauty that had the same colours as me. It was so huge, and it was so close and pretty. I wanted to boot the snoop. One day I shall. It swooped down, then straight up again. That's when I was told to run. We went further into the woods where the glow light started tugging at me. I stayed still and now there's hundreds. Oh, maybe I could make more friends or lead to meet more cool friends.
So we left it with loads, maybe up to 100, over 100 fairies, pixies, whatever they are, encircled around you, glowing up the area.
And that was it, wasn't it? We hadn't interacted much with them at all, have we? I rang a bell.
You rang the bell and they flustered for a moment. And then they came in and you were trying to be gentle with the bell. Because they're giving off little
bell sounds.
Little tinking of bells. Anyway, more and more appeared and they were starting to enclose you.
Okay.
There's a warm glow. Lots of pretty gold dust flickering around. What are you doing?
I don't know. They were drawn by the food. They were drawn by us. They don't seem immediately aggressive, which it seems to be a good start.
Tobin will hold his hand out and see if anything kind of lands on his hand and interact.
Roll me an animal. Roll me a nature. Roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Yes.
17.
Just as you have managed with the bell to entice them, it seemed, further in, comfortable enough to surround you all, you put out your hand and multiples are flying around, swirling, holding, tugging at your clothing, and then 1, 2, just sit down. You can feel the weight, but it's very little weight. Very little weight. And as they move and fly around, one stays on your palm. It trickles the gold dust all over your robes, your arm. But one is just sat, looking. Its head. It looks like it's slow twitching. But if you concentrate just a little bit harder, it's quite erratic and super quick movements.
Well, hello there.
Just blinks.
Do you have a name?
Flies off.
I guess this one doesn't.
I do not know if they can speak. They may not understand common.
Could you all please give me a charisma saving throw?
There we go.
I'm good at those.
I'm not. 9.
9.
22. Negative.
Don't make me turn into a freaking fairy now, come on. I've been a mushroom already.
12.
9, 12 and a what?
22.
Yeah. It's not even that funny, really. 9, why did you have to roll a 9?
It was a 10, but
The minus one.
charisma's minus one.
It's tough. It's a tough life
Yeah,
sometimes.
I've been there.
But they are beautiful. They are stunning. And they're magical. And you keep eyes locked on the one that was sat on the top of your hand. And as it's turning, it's willing you to follow. You slowly rise and start walking.
Can I try and grab him and hold on to him to stop him
Absolutely, you can.
It's me that's rising.
Yeah, you're rising.
without against my will. I'm just
Yeah.
yeah.
Tobin, stop.
I'm not doing this. Do I have faculties?
Puppet's gonna grab a blade ready.
So
You're gone.
I'm gone.
Can
Simply
I
gone.
try and give him a slap to wake him up?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah.
Do I have to roll to hit, or is it
Yeah. Well, yeah.
unarmed strike? Okay.
I mean,
What's
he's a
one of
martial
them?
artist. He's still.
14.
No, it doesn't hit.
As you go to slap him, even though he's in this daze, he blocks your strike, moves it, and just keeps walking. Agile across the ground. What is he doing?
He seems to be possessed, enchanted. We need to
I'm just going to keep tapping on my blade, waiting for you to give me the command.
Poppet, can you try and catch his attention? If you stand in front of him, see if you can stop our friend from drifting off into the woods.
I'll stand in front of
She
him.
already hates me. Don't give me an opportunity to attack
Well,
her
stop
again.
being possessed.
I can't help it. I have low charisma. I fail charisma saving throws.
It's very magic.
Can we get him a tinfoil hat?
I'm a cat. I don't like tinfoil.
The cat with the hat.
Cat in the hat.
What would you like to do?
I'll stand in front of him.
You're standing in front of him. He's just trying to get around you. He's walking around you, following the fairy.
Give him a gentle.
Look.
Can you stop him? Stop him! I can't. He doesn't. It's too heavy for me.
Okay, then. Does a 18 hit?
It does indeed.
You take 4 damage.
Non-lethal damage. Come on, non-lethal.
Quite non-lethal.
I can't. That's it.
The only thing is, if I had hit him, I would literally have done 0 damage. My unarmed strikes are a flat 0.
Just like
Yeah, because my strength's -2. It doesn't actually. I don't actually have a damage.
It's
challenge.
bludgeoning damage.
there
as
is
well.
nothing.
Yeah.
You get to roll a charisma saving throw at advantage,
Oh,
please,
lovely.
Tobin.
14. I'm glad because the other one was a nat 1. we could have been 0.
How do you roll a 0, brother? That's the first 0 ever rolled.
In the history of dice.
Damn.
14.
But you got 14. You snap awake. You
Whoa.
snap awake. You just
Am I
Come to-
aware of what's happened?
no. But
No.
you're aware of where you are right now and that you were sat down.
So disorientated.
I'm
Massive.
popping
Look
in front of
around.
you.
Yeah, I kind of look around and go, oh, again?
You weren't violent this time.
Where did you hit me?
Proper across the face.
From across the face. So, yes, I believe. I believe you hit me again. Did I hurt you?
Not this time.
But you were following these sprites, fairies.
I was away with the fairies.
You were. This is becoming a
A
worrying
habit.
trend.
Hmm.
What are the fairies
Enchanting.
still floating around us at this point?
Most of the fairies are still around. They're slowly drifting off.
In the way that he was
In
going.
the way of the road.
Should we follow them? Is it wise if they've already enchanted me?
Are they're going the way we were they're going in the direction we were heading?
Yes.
I mean, they're heading the way we were going anyway. Perhaps if we follow them at a safe distance, we can see where they are. If you stay,
I didn't attack
no,
anybody.
but they
this
were
time, did I?
they were leading you somewhere. That generally is never a good thing.
Unless of course,
Cannon.
unless of course they need help or so.
But we're going that way regardless, I think.
Maybe I will
But if you
keep my distance.
stay in the middle of the pack,
Hmm.
so that we don't lose track of you.
Pop it. I didn't touch it. Pop it. Oh my god.
Fluffy, behave.
I forgot what I was saying, Poppet. I can rely on you to snap me out again, can I?
Slap.
Snap me
Slap.
out. Snap me out, Poppet. Not so hard, please.
We have one function.
Well, at least we can rely on you in battle.
Is it worth tying you to one of us, so that you are tying us all together, so that we do not, none of us drift off without anyone noticing? Or do you think? Would you think that if you are possessed, you would be inclined? You might just untie it anyway.
I do not know, but they are disappearing into the distance. If we want to follow, I think we should go now.
Tobias, are you happy with this? This planet is heading in the direction we were going, regardless.
There's no answer from Tobias. You hear some fussing and fidgeting from by the camp where you were sat.
I'll go over to him and sort of catch his attention more closely then. Tobias?
Yes.
Are you coming? Well, we were going to... The fairies have headed in the direction we were going, so we were going to follow them at a distance. See if they're what they were trying to lead us to.
Well, if we were going that way anyway, then maybe so. He's collecting and rounding up as much of the fairy dust off the floor as possible.
Do you think that may be of use?
I have no idea, but it may be.
Is there enough still on the ground for me to grab a pouch as well?
There's quite a lot. There were a lot of fairies, pixies, whatever these things are. Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab a sort of, pouch full of...
1d4 pouchfuls.
Okay.
Of fairy dust.
D&D, baby, let's roll!
One.
Ooh, one of the fairy dice. One pouch.
I'll help him.
Would you like to roll?
Yeah.
A d4. Can you see one?
There you go, I have added those. Yeah.
Okay.
So some back fairy dust.
Have you rolled? Or you've
Yeah, I got 2.
you got
Yeah,
blood?
sorry.
Two.
It does actually look like blood.
I'm not collecting any because
You're scared now.
I don't want to be possessed again.
Yeah, if everyone's packed up, should we head off, follow them? But keeping 100 foot or so behind so we can see them but not... See them but not be too close to them. If they turn around, we've got time to react.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah? Are they going slow enough that we can keep pace?
To begin with, but over the next 300 meters or so of walking, they begin to pick up the pace and weave in and out of the trees, slowly disappearing in numbers, but in a northern direction. Into the woods, but still not. You see a few of them on the path. They're swaying in and out, half onto the path, into the canopy of the trees either side.
We should keep alert for any coming around beside us from the sides.
It's a good idea. They have done us no real harm yet, but
It is the yet that worries me.
it is always worth being cautious.
Is that picking up the pace? What are you wanting to do?
Probably don't want to go too fast, do we? But we can.
We'll pick up the pace.
Assuming that we can keep pace with them without running, we can keep up with them for now.
If they're going to disappear into the trees, then
Let them go.
let them go.
I think we stay on the road.
If they were desperate for us to follow us, I'm sure they'd stop and try and
Yeah, they'll come
near
back.
us again.
I think leaving the road seems foolish.
I agree. In an unknown territory.
Yeah, so we'll try and keep up with them without rushing. Maintain a sort of steady pace, and then if they disappear, they disappear.
Within the next mile or so, they're gone.
We should keep our eyes open for them returning in small numbers like they did to begin with. If anyone feels anything tugging at them, shout out.
I will kick you.
Puppet seems distracted.
Voices in her head.
Tobias.
There is honestly a moth. I'm not just a bug.
That's why she didn't try and catch one.
I was originally gonna, but I knew that Poppet would have just went splat. So
Delicate, not your forte.
no,
Yeah, come here.
that was defective.
Broken.
That was like that.
Like that one I thought.
It's alright, you got 100 goes at it. You'd have 100 goes at it, see if you...
It's when you do that and nothing's coming off. It's
Yeah.
just still stuck to the hand. Like,
Wife on Toby.
yeah. Toby.
You really don't like Toby, do you?
You attacked her.
To be fair.
You keep getting charmed.
I do.
That's
yeah.
what she's bothered about.
I'm a risk. I'll see. I'll have to work on my charisma. Tobias,
Yes.
do we have any direction of travel that you intend to go?
Follow the path. That is the only instructions I seem to have that is clear, though we must be vigilant.
I agree. Then we keep moving.
It is said in my readings that some who leave the path never find their way back. But so far this place, other than a majestical dragon and fairies, as magical as it all seems, dangerous is not how I would put it. Yet.
We haven't been here that long.
We are still relatively close to the edge of the woods, I guess. The forest will no doubt get deeper and darker as we go further away from what once was civilization. You would assume that while it has been destroyed for some time, that when that city was active, they would have cleared the dangers in the nearest area, and perhaps that memory in the local wildlife is still that case, and the bigger beasts stay away. But they may have started to drift back. Who knows?
Time will tell.
I think keeping our eyes open is probably the most important thing we can do.
Yes.
Take our time, keep safe,
We'll keep marching then. Keep
Yeah.
walking.
keep going till we
Till we come across them.
or till it gets to bedtime.
What time of day is it now?
It's early. It's early.
As I say, we only just slept.
Yeah, you've been through quite a bit from game from the ruins. With the dragon and into the forest, it had only been a few hours, so you may be approaching dinner time, 12 o'clock afternoon, maybe, or will be.
Should we keep going till lunchtime and try and find somewhere good to stop and have some lunch and a rest, and then keep going. Seem to be the logical plan.
Until we come across something. Yes.
What are you doing? Are you all keeping an eye out then? Are you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Would you like to roll, or would you like your passive?
Passive.
I
I love rolling, but I will probably
will
rely
roll
on
'cause my passive isn't amazing. Certainly lower than his.
What we're rolling?
Go for it.
No.
Perception.
Nope. Only 10.
Sorry, I just just roll your dice to know what
11.
I'm thinking. 11.
11.
What's your passive?
15.
As you've been walking the forest, the density to it
getting thicker, it's getting heavier, and it's getting darker. The canopy seems to be enclosing over a little more. The trees are getting bigger, thicker, and darker. You can hear nature pretty well. But up ahead, it's not a tree that's arching over the pathway. It seems like a rock formation. There's a few rocks in this wood. This one seems to be coming over the path.
Tobin in the middle so we don't lose him. Yeah, one in front, one behind him, then he can't get
Tobin, you saw something. You saw movement up ahead on this overhang.
Just movement.
You're not quite sure, but something moved up ahead.
There's something down this path. There's still movement. How far would you say?
About 120 feet.
About 100 or so feet. We are not alone. Just be aware.
Should we sneak in? Go in quietly? Try to keep ourselves hidden?
It may just be a rabbit, but it could be something unsavory.
We've not seen any large creatures apart from the dragon. I do not know.
Yes, the sneaky works well for me, dragon.
We can but try.
We can try. I do not see any reason to be fearful at this time.
But I think let's try and see it before whatever it is sees us.
Then maybe we just keep to the side of the path.
Sort of sneak between the trees a bit.
But do not veer too far.
No, I agree on that front. Stay on the path, but maybe skirt the edges in the trees. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll stealth forwards, but can I give guidance?
You can.
Blessing of Mistra to pop it, because I think she might need it the most.
Okay.
So you have an extra d4 on that.
Thank you. Not the sharp one.
Just don't drop it on the floor again. Did it help?
22.
It helped.
Nice.
19.
13. Not quite as good.
Via disappears into the path. Becomes one with nature. Tobin, you hear someone behind you coming up close, and a hand comes onto your shoulder. It's Tobias. Let me assist you. Before your very eyes begin to disappear, so does he. Keep hold and stay quiet. And he's kind of like moving with you off to the side. Are you wanting to go? What was the
Should we
plan?
stick together or should we?
Yeah, I was.
Well, if you
Probably.
could see us
I was moving that, thinking that's where
yeah.
you were going, but
we were just kind of going to stick to the
edge. Yeah, so
to the
we're
edge.
probably down that side with where there's the rocks and the trees to shelter us from direct line of sight. So more sort of coming down this side.
okay.
Yeah, and then just gradually make our way closer until we can see if we can see anything.
You get to about here.
Do they seem to have spotted us?
No.
Okay. Let's stop, and I won't whisper that quietly because it's whispering, but so that the mic can hear me.
Whisper.
Let's just tuck in and watch, see what they do for a moment. Let's not try not to make ourselves known. Let's not cause any aggression just yet.
I'll nod, thinking, or forgetting that he's invisible, and agreeing with you.
Yes, we'll just sit back. We'll just sit quiet. We'll watch, unless Poppet decides to. Poppet agrees.
So there you stay. Still in time.
You can do still quite well.
Simply still. The two, not too chatty, but they're pacing up and down, looking up and down the road. They're definitely on the lookout. They haven't spotted you. Not yet.
Are they armed? Can we...
Roll me a perception.
Why keep putting that there? 23, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 23.
They are armed. Specifically, the one with the cape has a great axe. Looks handy. Possibly a soldier. The one behind, hatchets. He's flicking them about as he's turning, manoeuvring with ease.
Do they look unscrupulous? Do they look like baddies? Unscrupulous. I can't even say it. Do they look unsavoury?
The bloke with the hatchets could fit in the dodgiest guilds as anywhere you've ever seen. Baldur's Gate, he could be part of the underworld.
Okay.
The other person, not so much. Looks like a soldier, however you take that. Possibly a sellsword at worst or best, depending how you see the matter.
Doesn't look to be there under duress against his will or anything like that.
Oh no.
No.
No, they're a scouting duo.
Shall we make ourselves known to them? I think that is... We either have to try and sneak past, or we have to speak to them. They may... We've not seen a living person here yet. They may know something of use.
Yes, I do not like the idea of trying to sneak past them.
They're clearly on guard. They are looking.
And if we got past them, they were likely to find us from. They're likely to catch up with us from behind and or follow our tracks, maybe. So I would rather be aware of people.
I'll tell you what. You, Tobias and Veer, stay hidden. Poppet, if you and I come out and make ourselves known, then we will appear on equal footing to them. I think if we all five appear at once, that might be more intimidating. Also means we have...
She's going to make sure little P's tucked away, because last time she said hello to strangers, it got an arrow, did it?
Got broke.
But I think keeping you three as a fallback position, you can, if things go sour, you will have the element of surprise on them, hopefully. But we will come out and make ourselves known. We are the least likely to be hidden.
Where would you like to reveal yourself?
I think we will just walk out into the path.
Then allow us just a few moments to reposition ourselves. Tobias, are you happy to move closer?
Yes, of course.
We could maybe come back here and
What do
then
you think?
start walking to give them.
Yeah, if we can sort of loop round behind the rock
Yeah.
we step into the road at the rock as if because that would legitimately hidden us until that point anyway.
Yeah, and then they don't know that they've. Do you know what I mean?
And I think I have to. Tobias has to be touching me, doesn't he? For me to stay small. So.
Well, he's touching you, so you know where each other are.
Right. Okay. I think
Just stay at the foot.
at the bottom. That's magnetized there.
He is. I don't think he is.
You'll
Though.
find one. You'll.
There's one. There's one there, but I
But
don't know how many
is
there are.
Tobias magnetised?
No,
but that's all right. That'll
no,
do.
he's an extra.
Yeah.
Haven't got round to it yet.
Veer can maybe stay in amongst the trees there. He doesn't need some work because then he can. He likes to
range, doesn't he?
Yeah, he likes to shoot from the trees usually. Yeah, and then Poppet and I can sort of confidently, or at least see as confident as I can manage, step out and walk forwards in a sort of calm way until we're sort of within earshot.
No skipping, got it.
No, you can. That's fine. Calm and confident is okay. Just not aggressive. I don't think they would think. I hopefully would think skipping is not aggressive. Maybe the way Poppet skips is aggressive.
It's just she's swinging the big blades around as well.
Tossing her scissors in the air. She, Majorette style with an enormous pair of scissors.
Just
Maybe not.
wildly intimidating. Deadly. Psychopathic tendencies.
Yeah, we'll walk side by side, sort of, I guess, to somewhere around there and hope they can assume that when they're sort of near the top of the hill, sort of.
Yeah, you're making you've made yourselves very visible.
Yeah, but try not to startle them and
just walking casually.
Yeah. But looking at them so they know that we're aware that they're there. So if they look towards us, we can sort of approach slowly in a sort of friendly and approachable manner.
You're walking up
with some Warforged next.
with a doll, life-sized,
who's significantly taller than me.
Yeah, a pair of scissors.
Yeah, super odd. But they do notice you very quickly as you make your way down the path. They both stand. The one with the great axe nudges the more unsavoury looking character. Just holds out the great axe. Stop there.
Good day to you, sir. We are the first people we have seen in some time. Can you? Are you officials of the area? Is there a settlement nearby?
There
Apart
is.
from the one behind us, of course.
So you have seen the settlement.
Yes. Is there a new settlement that is protected from the winged beast?
Not one you'll be seeing. And he makes his way down the mountain. Down the mountain? Down the little...
This top one?
Yeah. Makes his way down.
All the way to the bottom? Or?
All the way to the bottom.
Well, as he walks past us, we'll step out of his way, but obviously be...
Okay, you can roll me a stealth.
Ooh.
Is that where you're going?
Just allow him to walk by, but
like the movement.
Yeah. I mean, probably within 10 foot.
Okay.
Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Egravar, and my companion here is Poppet. We came through the stone portal, seeking knowledge of what is on this side.
Not much for you, I'm afraid. Now, come on. Before we make a mess of you and this doll I see, give us everything now and we'll let you move on.
With that, what? Okay. You
Is that hand up to say something?
Playtime.
Playtime. Tobin will, as quietly as he can, walk up to him, and with his knife, he'll just whatever belt he's got, or something that's holding up his trousers, just as in to derobe him, and just give him a bit of a disadvantage at anything. It's not a stabby yet, but just something to.
You will lose your invisibility.
You will come out of invisibility, for sure. Yeah, okay. You can roll for it.
Is that will I come out of invisibility as I leave Tobias' side?
No.
As you attack.
As I do it, yeah.
As you do the deed.
Okay.
You do the cutting of the armour.
It's a 10. But it is only a belt.
Yeah, you sneak up to the side with the short sword, but your sword goes through, nearly striking yourself in the face as there was no resistance whatsoever.
No resistance, but like it
Your blade just went through as if there was no resistance, and they carry on walking forward.
What, as if he's a ghostly figure, or
it went through.
Went through.
I'm going to.
And now I'm visible. And what he does walks through me.
There is something otherworldly. I'm going to cast Suggestion. The soldier, the seeming leader of the pair, and I will say to him, "You don't want to do this. You will leave us, and we will go about our business."
What do you do to cast Suggestion?
I just sort of gesture with my spellcasting focus, and sort of almost like
as you gesture to do your move, Egravar, you pull out of your spell as you realise, using your arcane, your magic, this is not going to work. There is nothing there. You feel no entwining of magic. This will take no effect whatsoever.
Have I used the slot in though? Okay.
You've pulled out.
I've realised before. Yeah. Okay. I don't think they're here.
I said, drop all your stuff. It's ours. This will get messy.
I will.
I'm going to stand in front of Egravar. Blade out, ready to attack. I'll block. I'll block first.
Can I fling a fire bolt at their feet? Not aiming to hit, but aiming to sort of just to,
You can. It will start an initiative. Oh, but you can just go for it.
Yeah, no, I think as a not as a sort of just a sort of warning shot. Sort of, we are not undefended. Choose your next move wisely.
So as you've loosed the firebolt in front of them, they just walk through the flames. Do not touch them. Pop it. This rather large figure isn't human, has big Tuscan teeth, raises this huge great axe and swings it down. It passes through you.
Then I hear someone's projecting this, so it's going to be a case of we need to go investigate the rest of the...
This is an illusion. Someone is trying to scare us into leaving our stuff.
I said put it down and move on.
Can I hear where the voice is actually coming from, or can I roll to see?
You can
see if they're throwing their voice or if it's something to do with the 20. Natural 20. Oops, I'm actually meant to be rolling.
You don't care. It's 20. You
So
don't care. It
that's
doesn't matter. It was a 20.
I mean,
I'm rolling, I'm happy.
it would have been perception if you're doing that, or it could have been an arcane investigation, an arcane check, or it could have been a.
Could have been.
Which one would you like, Poppet?
I'll just do perception because I've got it here. Which is a 22.
Perception. Did you?
Perception.
Perception. Okay, cool. It's a massive roll. The voice is coming from this illusion you're thinking, spirit, but you do hear something off to the side.
My head's gonna
Rustling.
look towards where the rustling is coming
Coming over
from.
from your left. What, the head just...
Yeah.
Come on, get out of there. Drop your stuff and go now.
Right, I'm gonna go towards.
Does Tobin pick up on Poppet's movement and focus?
You've seen that with your passive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go towards the voice.
It's his voice. It's his voice again, sorry.
The
Saying it to
rustling,
you.
sorry.
Yeah. The rustling, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Have you heard something? Did you see something, Poppet?
Heard something.
Whoever
She's
is
gonna start walking towards.
Whoever is hiding in the woods, we are not afraid of your illusions. We are not going to put down our things and leave them for you to take when we have gone. Come out, or my friend here will come in.
I'll walk to the edge of the road
As you walk to the edge,
and I'll just stand ready.
you hear, okay. I'm coming out. Do you wait, or are you waiting for anything, or are you proceeding?
I'm just
forward?
gonna keep waiting and maybe listen out for any more movement or see if they're trying to escape or.
And a figure stands up. Sorry, very sorry. I'll pack it in. The illusions drop. And as they drop, inside the cuff of a coat, the illuminated band simmers down. You see a glow pop.
Are they the same bands that we picked up from the...
That you
Green.
can't see, you just know that there's a greave under her mane that was glowing. It's not really a waste of a spell, but
Come out where we can see you, please. We don't want violence if we can avoid it. I don't want violence if we can avoid it.
and a very shorter than you, just a Gravar, halfling, female, comes out, and a blade, beautiful blade, by the way, is held up in her hands. Her other hand is up. Sorry, it's nothing personal.
What? Are you alone here? Are you part of a group?
Right now I'm not alone. I'm with you guys.
Very funny. Do you really think this is a good time for jokes?
I don't like people who pull strings.
I would suggest be wary. My friend has a short temper. She has been known to take it out on people.
I'm sorry.
She looks at Tobin.
I was going to say Tobin will rub his chest.
Friendly.
I must say your illusions were impressive.
Thank you. Unfortunately, it's not me that possesses the magic.
then how come you by it? How is this? Why are you loitering here? We, to our knowledge, are the first people to come this way in half a century. Surely you've not been marking this road for so long.
What do you mean? You've come through?
We came through the portal, through the stone portal.
Now you're pulling my leg.
I kid you not, we were in Baldur's Gate, but a few days ago.
Baldur's Gate?
It's the largest.
From outside? She pauses a moment and then stands up tall with a very shocked look. You really have come through the portal?
We have. We were seeking knowledge of what has occurred on this side. Nobody has heard anything from through these portals, as I say, for over half a century.
Nobody has come through. Thousands of years.
Thousands? Gosh. So you yourself were born here then, I guess?
Yes, through the black.
I'm sorry, you'll have to explain. Through the black.
It's war. This place has been war. The black was when the dragons were rebirthed, filled the skies. It was a battle, not one we were going to win. And I say we, Eldaron, Averon.
I see. I realise. I'm terribly rude. I am Egrivar. My companion here is Poppet. How would you like to be? How should we address you?
I've never really thought of a name. I've never really had the need to share it.
Do you not encounter? Are there not other people that you speak to? What do other people call you?
You really are from the other side. You don't talk to people here. You take what you can. It's the only way to survive. This place is dangerous. I'm not one for all the blood, and I try and use my wits. She pulls up the sleeve of a jacket and has a band very similar to the bands you found on the orcs. I came across this some time ago. It took me 3 decades to even get it to work, and even sure, I still don't know exactly what I did, but this place has unreal powers and people trying to take it and wield it.
So you're here alone?
I'm with myself and have been. Like I said, I learned very quickly not to trust other people, adventurers, hoarders. And greenskins, I hide the sight.
Are there many people around? Are there many people like you just surviving solo in this forest?
Most of us are alone. You have certain tribes that have managed to exist, but nobody really covers any other's territory. It's too dangerous.
So you do not camp or socialize with anybody else?
Not for a long time.
That sounds very lonely.
It's okay.
Did you know your puppets?
Pardon?
Did you know your puppets?
No. I've possibly seen them, but I can't quite remember. I've been working on that illusion for some time.
There surely can't be much passing traffic for to be stealing from. Is this really a viable lifestyle?
No. It's better than the alternative.
Being
Part of something darker.
Society doesn't need to be dark. Society brings light and life and strength to the world.
Yes.
Humans are not, well, humanoids, I should say, are not made to be alone. We should be, we should be together and building, getting stronger. If as you say, there are dragons in this world, alone no person will ever stand a chance against a dragon. But if everyone were to unite, surely that would be safer. Take out the dragon, reclaim the cities.
Yes. It's a sweet notion.
Tame the dragon.
Tame the dragon?
no, that's not going to be any good. But
Should just kind of look at everyone else like,
Friend the dragon?
my insight
certainly
check
would be impressive.
My insight check was a 7.
Insight.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, she's telling the truth.
You come to the conclusion there's no reason for it to lie yet. I mean, there is, but there isn't.
I'll stay wary. But
We are heading north in search of. We were heading north down the road in search of civilization, in search of artifacts or history or anything, and you're saying that there is nothing. There's no cities or towns to head for. Are both Ildaron and Averon?
Not
Go
as
on.
you would see cities or towns. Like I say, tribes, encampments at best.
Friendly, hospitable, or
Have you not been listening? This place is dangerous.
it doesn't appear to be friendly at all.
I am an insider of this land, yet I am an outsider.
what makes you? Why do you think of yourself as an outsider? I can see you are outside and you are alone, but
We didn't take the same side as everybody else took in the war. And we have been eradicated. tree.
You say we, as if there are more of you.
What side did you take?
The side of the winged serpents. And we
You sided with,
was we. No more.
you sided with the dragons.
Yes.
Why? Why would you side with such destructive creatures? What was the alternative? What side were the dragons against?
Everything was split. The greenskins had amassed to a number unseen. The giants of old did not wake from their slumber. And darkness was spreading. The dragons, we don't know whether they were awoken or summoned or created. When they came, they chose to strike at darkness. Half were corrupt, the other half failed, along with us.
So the dragons were fighting this darkness.
No, it was chaos. It's how they had set off. They ended up being betrayed by half.
So where do things lie now?
With whom?
With whoever is left. Unless you are the only one.
I have not seen another of my family, mine, in decades.
Another insight?
What did you mean by corrupted? You said half the dragons were corrupted.
19.
They fell to the darkness. They were consumed by it. Tobin, she's looking at all of you, she's talking, and her eyes rest on you. It was madness.
The darkness.
As she looks at you, the truth behind her eyes is seeable, it's visible.
So the large red dragon that we saw circling over the city is one of the ones that became part of was working with the darkness rather than against it. Is that correct?
I'm so sorry, I can't believe, one, that you've come through the portal, and two, you've survived Asmodee. I've got a frog in my throat, treble clear.
Asmodee. The red dragon.
Are you joking? This has a hole in it. I keep spilling it all over myself. Like a child. Asmodee.
Asmodee. Sorry, Poppet, it's already got a name.
Sorry, what?
Name of the red dragon. Asmodee.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's Fluffykins.
She'll kind of step away from you as she was slightly defiant with it is. And
So
make her way closer to Agrava.
I think as
she moves away,
Tobias,
she's going to just follow her.
I think we all move a bit closer now and
Tobias will predator style reveal himself.
Cool. So
I imagine Veer will still be hiding that proper way.
Via is unseen.
Is it one of the... Is it dark? Is it corrupt?
Asmodee, he was corrupted. But through the second age of the war, he changed. He, for whatever reason, decided to fight for the good. How you have survived him for his anger, his frustration, being banished. He has only the shoreline of the skies to fly and spread his wings.
We noticed that he appeared to be barricaded within, or confined. But who would confine? Who would be able to confine such a beast?
Like I say, you do not know this land.
No.
The dark forces. Powerful magics lie in this land. Powerful magics that the giants, they knew not to mess. Greed. Power.
So, where might you be going on your travels? Where, what do you call home?
This place is my home. The tree.
Would you like to venture with us? You seem to be very knowledgeable of this place.
I don't want to die showing strangers around who could get me killed. I can hide by myself.
We can also offer some form of protection and food and wealth too. If this would be of interest to you.
I need none of what you speak. The food I can gather for myself, and wealth, I have no interest.
Yet you try to rob us on our journeys. You
Survive.
must need something. And if you want to survive, well, you have obviously survived for some time here by yourself. I have no doubt you are capable, but you are more than welcome to join
And your
our
manners
group.
are exquisite. What a fine pair we make.
Thank you, Goop.
I'm telling your wife.
The voices in my head, again, they seem to possess me all the time.
What were you saying?
Something about us sticking together, and you know, you could join. You're more than welcome to join our team.
Thank you once again. You don't need me. I don't need you. But if it is wealth or power you are looking for, follow the road. The further north you go, the more dangerous, the more powerful, the more extreme everything gets. And if you decide to leave the road, don't wander too far from each other. It has a habit of spinning people around. Me? I don't care where I end up. As she's talking, she is walking backwards into the forest. I'm very sorry once again. But, it's been fun. Just keeps walking backwards.
Papa go. Wait, before you go. Take this, just in case.
What is it? Oh, what is it? Trinkets. Just
In case.
Just in case. That's so awesome. Thank you. What do I do with it?
Just in case.
Perfect. Put it into a pocket. In case.
See it.
Oh,
I was going to play on Ver, but he's not here, so
Ah,
just in case.
okay. Like
happy as Larry.
Mhm.
Into the forest she goes.